Yo, what's good everybody? Apple Dog, I'm here back with another Sparking Zero video, and today we've got a very special video, of course, because we are going to be looking at something DLC related for Sparking Zero. The DLC is going to be dropping tomorrow. Of course, I think it's 12 hours from now if I'm not mistaken, and with the DLC, of course, we have gotten some patch notes, new patch, new fixes for a lot of stuff, and there's a new game mode as well here apparently, so let's just get immediately into it right here. I don't want to waste any more time, and we are going to go. We've got game mode adjustments right here. This is going to be a new game mode. We already kind of knew about this, but this is going to be called the Legendary Warrior Face Off. So in this mode where you can face off against an extremely powerful character, it has been added for a limited amount of time. I mean, it says it has been added. It hasn't been added yet. The moment we get DLC, we are going to get this game mode as well, which is you cannot select this mode outside of the time period. So this is going to be a limited time game mode right here. The way it says you can face off against like an extremely powerful character, it's gonna be kind of like a raid type of thing. I don't know if you're gonna be able to do this with friends. That would be very cool if you could actually like do these with friends, but I don't know if they're actually going to do that for us, right? If this is a single player thing, then sure, cool, whatever. Like I feel like this game is kind of lacking right now in the single player part of the game. You go in, you just play ranked, and there's like no actual other thing to really do in the game other than like playing with your friends, of course. This is a very good thing. I would love to see this. Like, we can go up against a Broly who's got 7 items on him. He's got full HP, like the most amount of HP you can have in the game, and he's doing, I don't know, like 10,000 damage with one punch or something like that. That would be pretty cool. So we've got functionality adjustments for episode battle. This is the story mode, of course. It is now possible to change the difficulty even when using a dragon orb. I never really had any problems with this, but yeah, that's cool, I guess. You will be able to just change the difficulty now, I guess. So that is pretty cool. Custom battle, more situation effects and texts that you can set have been added. That is very good. The thing with custom battles is, bro, this got so much hype behind it, like what ifs and everything like that. That was very, very good, adding something like that in the game. But the moment people tried them out, it was like cool for 5 days, and then people realized there's not really much stuff to do in here, because they give you limited scenes, like they give you limited lines. Like 90% of the lines you never use because they're just way too corny, or they just don't even make sense unless it's like a very, very specific scenario you got going on, right? So getting more of these is very good. We're gonna have to see what the additions are, of course, but that is very nice. That is very nice. You love to see that. Player matches. Quick match has been changed so that you do not enter a room and instead get immediately matched. Yes, this is something that I have been talking about so much, bro. We can now immediately go into a room. The moment you like go for a quick match or something like that, it sends you into a room. Which, if I wanted to go into a room, I would just do the normal matchmaking for player matches, right? There's no reason to use quick match because it would just put you into a room anyway. But this is very good. You can immediately get matchmake now, just like ranked, but you're just playing player matches basically with no ranking or anything like that. So that is very good. We have also added quick room search for quick match. Was that not already in? I mean, all of them kind of just feel the same to me at this point because it's just not optimized at all. So I guess that is very good. You can immediately find a room. You don't have to actually, like, I guess, put exclusive stuff to actually find a room. You can just press quick room search and it's just gonna send you into a room immediately, I guess, which is pretty cool. Ranked matches, a wait time has been added before matching begins as a penalty based on the number of times you have disconnected. I mean, I guess that's cool. It's gonna stop rage quitting a lot. They already did do the thing where, like, if you rage quit now, you're gonna lose points, so not too many people do it. And if you do rage quit, you're gonna get penalized even more now. You won't be able to play the game. So that is very nice. That is very, very cool stuff. Battle setup, you can now see the controls explanation when selecting a character. I don't know what controls explanation means when selecting a character. That is, I don't know. Are you just gonna see like their combos or something like that? I don't know what that means because you already see their abilities. We're gonna have to see in game here. I don't really have an idea of what that could mean. Training, the option guarding after attacks has been added when playing against a CPU. I guess that's pretty cool. I don't know what you can really train for that. A lot of people go into the lab and they come up with like insane stuff that I would never come up with. So I guess that right there is gonna help them in some some way, shape, or form. So we've got battle system adjustments here, some very, very important stuff. Charge attacks like smash attacks or like rush chains. You will no longer recoil while charging when receiving a rush attack or a rush ki blast from an opponent in sparking mode. Oh, okay, so even if an opponent is in sparking mode and you are holding down a heavy attack, now you will not get stopped by rush ki blasts or normal rush attacks. Wow, okay, so that makes it a little easier for us to go up against opponents in sparking mode, like in full power, for example. It makes you like a little easier to stop the opponent or like heavy hit them or gut punch them, right? Rush attacks. It is now harder to mistakenly put a smash attack during rush. What? It is now harder to mistakenly input a smash attack during rush attacks. What? Sure, I guess. I mean, okay. How do you even fix this? Like, how do you fix someone misclicking a smash attack? I mean, sure, you know. Sure. Grand Slash. So what Grand Slash is like the leg sweep, basically. Leg sweep, that's Grand Slash. Hitting an opponent that is falling from a Grand Slash with another Grand Slash will now cause them to be blown away spinning. If you get hit by double Grand Slash, you're going to be able to recover way, way easier. So Rush Ki Blasts. You will no longer be able to perform a high-speed evasion when being hit. So what they're doing here is like they're basically making it, you can see right here as well, Smash Ki Blast, you will now be able to, like, you will now be easier to hit when firing while moving. They've made it so like you don't have so much like armor, right, when you're using your blasts, and they are making blasts a little less meta because people just spam this all the time, bro. They just go like 500 miles away from you and just keep spamming and spamming and spamming heavy blasts, rush ki blasts, and it's kind of very hard for you to go against that because it's just pretty bad. Perception, super perception. A certain amount of ki will now be consumed upon activation. They're changing a lot of stuff. God damn. Super perception and like just normal perception as well. A lot of people just spam this, and a lot of people have been annoyed about that because like it is pretty spammable, right? It is very, very spammable. You can definitely work around it, but it is very exploitable, right? So a certain amount of ki will now be consumed upon activation. So I'm guessing whenever you land the counter, you're gonna lose some ki. It's basically just like using a vanish or something like that on a vanish war. After finishing the move, the time until the next action is able to be performed has been increased. Okay, so what that means basically is that you're gonna do your counter and you're gonna be left a little staggered, right? Like you do the counter and your character is gonna stay there for a little bit, and it's probably gonna make it a little easier for opponents to like hit you back after you counter them, right? So we've got super counter right here, which is basically just the Z counter from BT3, the thing that you do like, where you stop their combos. Time between being able to perform an input has been increased after unsuccessfully performing the move. Okay, that is very good because so many people can get away with super counters because they can just spam them. Spam, and you can just get away from combos, right? Which is very, very dumb. It stops combos. This is a combo game. It completely stops combos because people just spam this and they land super counters. But that is very good because if you don't land one and you keep spamming, you are going to just not land any, right? Because you do it, you don't hit it, and it's gonna be like a 3-second window where you can just get comboed, right? You cannot hit a super counter if that happens. Speed impact. The timing for being able to input again after the move finishes has been made later. So the moment you use a speed impact, of course, you are just not going to be able to use it immediately again. So that is very good. Speed impact is something that people were really like spamming a lot of the times as well. It's just they are changing a lot of mechanic stuff. So chase change as well. Damage from giant characters has been removed when you chase change into them. So what a chase change is that you, let's just say you heavy attack an opponent, you just blow them away, and then you switch. If you switch, your character is gonna come in and just punch them, and that is a heavy attack. So when you did that with giants, giant heavy attacks can hit you for like your full bar of HP. So what people did in DP, they had a giant in the back, they did heavy attack you away, used the giant, and took away one full bar of your HP, which was just insane, right? So now they changed that as well. They've kind of nerfed that, which is pretty cool. Impact recovery. When blown back from a lift strike, holding the button down will activate impact recovery once you hit the ground. I did see both of these a little before making the video, so what they've basically made is that you can immediately recover once you hit the ground if you are holding the recover button, which is circle on PlayStation. Basically, you're gonna be able to recover way easier on the ground now. So we've got some skill adjustments. We've got overall automatic avoidance skills, which is wild sense. So we do have finally a wild sense nerf. A lot of people spam Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta. They spam Ultimate Gohan because these wild sense characters are just very, very broken. You can easily counter wild sense. Sometimes you just don't expect it, and it deals so much damage, bro. The opponent will no longer be able to use these skills when performing a combo and continuing the combo with a Russian. Okay, I forgot about that as well. You could activate wild sense while you were stepping in. Like, you could step in, continue your combo, and use wild sense at the same time and just have that shit up. It was just so dumb. Even while you were getting comboed, you could use wild sense when the opponent knocked you back to do a step in. You could use wild sense, bro. That was very dumb. That is a very good change. Thank God. So another change to wild sense right here. Attack damage has been reduced. That's very good. Yeah, it did way too much damage. Kaioken. Skill count consumed has been reduced only for Goku Z early. Okay, so this is not going to be the same for Super Saiyan Blue Goku, right? Super Saiyan Blue Goku can use Kaioken as well. So only Goku Z early can actually use Kaioken more often because that's basically his only transformation, right? Like that's his only way of getting more stats, which is very good. Tada! Skill count consumed has been reduced. Tada is the Gotenks utility ability, which gives him more ki. I think it gives him ki and stats, so that's you're gonna be able to spam that a little bit now with Gotenks. Just makes Gotenks a little more broken, like he wasn't broken enough with his unblockable galactic donut. But hey, we move. All I need is 5 seconds. Ki will be fully recovered. Okay, so all I need is 5 seconds. Has gotten his second buff now. This is the Super Saiyan 4 Goku ability, which gives him like 8 buff. I think it's like an 80% to attack buff. So now you will be able to get full ki as well when you use all I need is 5 seconds. So you can very easily combo this into, like, you can combo your opponent, lift strike them away, use this, and then just use a rush attack or his Kamehameha, and you're gonna do a lot of damage. You're just gonna do a lot of damage. That is actually kind of crazy. So we've got user friendliness and performance stability has been improved, which is very good, of course. Like a lot of people have had like disconnection issues, like PC issues, a lot of that stuff for Sparking Zero, so it's very good that they're looking into this. Overall, I would say this is a very, very good patch notes right here. I don't think if I would change too much from this. Just looking at this, these are all very, very good changes going into the DLC day, which is going to be tomorrow. Of course, Beast Gohan and them lot are going to drop. But definitely let me know what you think about these patch notes down below in the comments. And if you're down there, leave a like and subscribe to support the channel. And I'll catch you guys on the next one. Peace.